Hello aspirants, welcome to hrpreparation.com, India's first online institute for HR aspirants. hrpreparation.com is the only institute in India which provides online course for the HR aspirants. We provide you the video lectures, online test series and study materials for UGC NET HRM and labor welfare, for PSU HR exams and also for other HR competitive exams. If this is the first time for you, then please do subscribe to our channel for more HR recruitment notifications and updates. And for free HR updates and recruitment notifications, please join the WhatsApp group now. So here we have a notification that has come down from Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, Visakhapatnam. So RINL Visakhapatnam requires young, dynamic, energetic professionals as management trainees for HR, marketing and corporate communication through UGC NET examination of June 2020. So let's see about this in detail. So coming to Rashtriya Ispat Nigam Limited, so it is the corporate entity of Visakhapatnam Steel Plant and it is India's first shore-based integrated steel plant. So RINL invites young, ambitious, talented individuals to be a part of its family by joining as management trainees and grow with them in order to become tomorrow's corporate leaders. This company also offers excellent career growth opportunities and a pay package at par with the industry leaders in the country. So let's see the vacancies which they are providing you. So this is for the post of MT HR, that is Management Trainee HR. So in total there are 6 vacancies. For the unreserved category, they have 2 seats. For OBC, 2 seats as well. For the SC category, there is 1 vacancy. And for the economically weaker section, there is 1 vacancy. So apart from these, 1 vacancy is for the visually handicapped or low vision category. That is people with disability. So this is a reserved category. 1 vacancy is available here. So this is about the reservation for the PWD category. So kindly go through this notification very carefully before applying. Now coming to the eligibility criteria. Now first is the qualifications of the management trainee HR. So what is the eligibility criteria and what is the qualifications that one should have? So the candidate should have a minimum of 60% marks in aggregate of all years or semesters and all the subjects, that is 50% in aggregate for SC or PWD in bachelor's degree, that is a full-time bachelor's degree, as well as MBA or PG degree or PG diploma. So this also should be a full-time course, that is a minimum of 2 years. So this should be in HR management or personnel management and industrial relations or labor welfare or social work with HR as the main subject. And this should be from a recognized university or institute. Now in case of dual specialization, the major or the main specialization should be HRM. Now let's read out this note. So it says the candidates have to produce the provisional or the OD certificate and the mark sheets in original as proof of having passed the qualifying degree with specified percentage of marks during the personal interview. So after qualifying the examination, if you go for the personal interview, the candidates should produce the provisional or the OD certificate and the mark sheet, which should be original. Now no other documents will be accepted in this regard. Candidates failing to produce the provisional or OD certificate and mark sheets in original at the time of personal interview shall not be considered. Now coming to the age. So the candidates born not earlier than 1st May 1993, that is the upper age limit is 27 years as of 1st of May 2020. Now for the SC category, the upper age limit is relaxable by 5 years. For the OBC non-creamy layer, a relaxation of 3 years is being given, and for the PWD candidates, 10 years relaxation is being provided. Also, for those domiciled in the state of Jammu and Kashmir from 1st January 1980 to 31st of December 1989 will be allowed a 5 years of relaxation in the upper age limit. Now the PWD candidates whose age is about 35 can apply for assistant professor while filling in the UGC NET application. Now note, the eligibility criteria with regard to percentage of marks, the qualifying degree and the permissible age limit of the RINL is different from that of UGC NET. The candidates interested for career in RINL are governed by the eligibility criteria which is issued in the RINL notification. Now coming to the health. So this will be as per the prevailing medical rules of RINL. Now coming to reservations. The candidates belonging to the OBC category but not covered under the non-creamy layer and thus not entitled to the OBC reservation should indicate their category as general. Now OBC non-creamy layer candidates are required to submit the recent certificate which has been issued to them by the competent authority in line with the Government of India guidelines issued time to time. Also, the SC candidates are required to submit the caste certificate which has been issued by the competent authority. Now the selection process. Now as you can see here, the selection will consist of the following. UGC NET June 2020 candidates desirous to apply for the post of Management Trainee HR, Management Trainee Marketing and Management Trainee applications in RINL are required to appear for the UGC NET examination of June 2020 in the following papers. So we'll be seeing about the Management Trainee HR. So the corresponding UGC NET 2020 paper will be containing about labor welfare, personal management, industrial relation, labor and social welfare and HRM. And the corresponding UGC NET 2020 paper code will be 55, paper code 55. Now the interested candidates should go through the UGC NET June 2020 notification which is available on this website for understanding the application and the selection process of the UGC NET June 2020 examination. Now the candidates who have qualified this UGC NET June 2020 examination will only be considered for the further selection of personal interview. That is only if you clear the UGC NET June 2020 written exam, that candidate shall be considered for the personal interview. So the minimum qualification marks which has been given or underlined by the UGC NET June 2020 is as follows. So for the general or unreserved or economically weaker section category, for paper 1 and paper 2, 40% aggregate marks in both the papers taken together is to be considered. On the other hand, for the SC, OBC non-creamy layer and the PWD category candidates, 35% aggregate marks in both paper 1 and paper 2 will be taken together. Now the candidates qualified in the UGC NET June 2020 only will be considered. The scores of any previous UGC NET examinations will not be taken into consideration or will not be taken into account. In case anyone is applying with score other than June 2020, their candidature will be summarily rejected. Now coming to the personal interview. The qualified candidates will be shortlisted on the basis of their performance in the UGC NET June 2020 examination for personal interview. So as already mentioned above, only if the candidate qualifies the written examination of UGC NET June 2020, only that candidate will be qualified for the personal interview. The final merit list will be prepared considering the scores obtained by the candidates in UGC NET June 2020 examination and the personal interview. And this merit list will be prepared post-wise and category-wise. Now coming to the training and probation. So the candidates who have been selected as the management trainees will be placed on training for 1 year. After successful completion of the training, the candidates will be placed under probation for 1 more year. So after the selection, there will be 1 year of training, and after completion of training, there will be 1 more year of probation. Now coming to the emoluments. So the selected candidates will be given a basic pay of 20,600 rupees in the pay scale of 20,600 to 3%, that is 46,500. This is pre-revised, and on successful completion of the training, they may be placed in the pay scale of 24,900 to 3% increment, that is 50,500 pre-revised. Now apart from the basic pay, these management trainees will also be paid the dearness allowance and other prerequisites and benefits such as provident fund, gratuity and other perks and allowances as per the rules of the company in vogue. The CTC would be around 10.23 lakhs per annum during training period and 12.22 lakhs per annum after the training period. So the basic pay will be of 20,600 per month, and after completion of the training, the pay scale will be 24,900 per month to 50,500, and apart from that, they will also be given the daily dearness allowances, provident fund, gratuity, other perks and allowances, leave encashment, housing and free medical facility for the self and dependents as per the rules in vogue. And this is the CTC which will be given per year or per annum. So during the training period, 10.23 lakhs per annum, and after training period, 12.22 lakhs per annum. Now coming to the application fees. So the application fee will be rupees 500 plus GST, which is 18% for the general, economically weaker section and OBC candidates. And on the other hand, for the SC category and the PWD candidates, there will be no application fees. the fee shall be remitted through payment gateway. So to avoid the last minute rush, the candidates are advised to apply well in advance. Now let's see how to apply. Now for online registration to UGC NET, the eligible and the interested candidates are required to apply to the UGC NET June 2020. Now the online registration has already commenced from 16th of March 2020. So the candidates should visit this website for registering online for the UGC NET 2020. Now for online registration to RINL, the candidates are required to register online for RINL only through RINL website, that is www.vizagsteel.com, under the link Careers. No other means or mode of application will be accepted. So the starting date for online registration is 20th of July 2020. So this notification has come well in advance. So please be ready when the online registration starts. And the closing date for the online registration is 10th of August 2020. So these are the steps for applying to the RINL. So first you should log on to the website www.vizagsteel.com and then click on the link Careers, which will be given there. Which is provided there. Now read carefully all the instructions that have been given on the website. Have the following documents readily available with you. That is the email ID, latest passport size photograph, and there are certain measurements and the measurements which are supposed to be kept in consideration and kept in mind. And also the UGC NET June 2020 application number, roll number and score should also be kept along with you. Next will be registration. So kindly go through all these details very carefully before you apply. Now coming to the general instructions. So only Indian nationals can apply for this post. Only online applications through the website of www.vizagsteel.com will be accepted and no other form of application will be accepted. All the educational qualifications should be from a recognized board or university or an institute which is present in India. All the certificates should be in Hindi or English. Now wherever CGPA or OGPA or DGPA or a letter grade in a degree is awarded, the equivalent percentage of marks should be indicated in the application online, which is as per the norms adopted by the university or institute. Now in case the university or institute does not have norms for converting the CGPA, OGPA or DGPA into percentage, the candidates should submit documentary proof to that effect. In such cases, the criteria adopted shall be CGPA of 6.75 out of 10 would be considered as 60% and 5.75 out of 10 will be considered as 50%. Also, the category, that is General, EWS, SC, OBC, PWD, once entered in the online application form will not be allowed to change and no benefit of other category will be admissible later on. The candidates should produce the required certificates in original, in proof of age, caste, qualification, etc. at the time of the personal interview, failing to which their applications will be rejected. Also, the candidates employed in government departments, PSEs, autonomous bodies have to produce an NOC or a no objection certificate at the time of the personal interview. The final selection is subject to the candidates being medically fit, which will be prescribed by the company's medical rules. The appointment of the selected candidates will be subject to their passing the company's medical examination as per the standards which have been laid down under the company's policy. So for further communication, the candidates should regularly visit the website www.vizagsteel.com. The candidate selected against this advertisement shall be liable to be posted anywhere in the plant, including any of the company's captive mines or marketing branch offices located all over India. In case of any problem in filling up the online application, the candidate can contact on the telephone number provided here. On the working days between 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Or you can also email to the given website recruitment@vizagsteel.com. Now coming to the important dates pertaining to UGC NET June 2020 examination. So the submission of online application has already begun and the last date of applying online will be 16th of May 2020, which is 2 days from now. So hurry up and don't waste your time. Also the important dates pertaining to RINL registration. So the online registration starts from 20th of July 2020 and the registration will close on 10th of August 2020. So this was all about the RINL notification. So kindly go through the entire details and entire notification, each point very carefully and critically before you fill online. And all the best for your examinations. Do well and please subscribe to hrpreparation.com. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Do not forget click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. Like, comment and share. See you next time.